Hello and welcome back to the channel. You join me today on a slightly grey Dartmoor, but the reason being we're here with this, the Voge 500DS. What is a Voge 500DS and who are they? Those are some very good questions. To find out, let's take a closer look. So who are Voge? Well, that's a very good question. In the UK, they're being imported and distributed by Voge Llexeter, and if you don't know who they are, those are the ones that are responsible for bringing us Lexmoto and the Chinese motorcycle parts CMPO. So we've got that covered, but what's this bike like? Well, Chinese bikes have a reputation for being cheaply made, being poor quality, and not being up to scratch. But this one, actually, I think it's the exception to the rule. The engine, for example, is near identical to the Honda CB500x. And I say near identical because from the outside, it's very similar, and on the inside, I would say it's almost the same as well. The bore is identical, the stroke is identical, it's 471cc, which is identical, and also there's less than 1 horsepower between them. So is this really a rival to Honda CB500x? Well, this starts at £4,999, whereas the Honda CB500, it's more than £1,200 more. So where does your money go? Well, you've got some decent brakes on this bike. It's taken care of by Nissan front and rear, and it's equipped with ABS. The suspension, it's KYB upside down forks. Fuel injection, well, that's been covered by Bosch, and it's got a full colour TFT dash. The TFT dash is mostly brilliant, however it's a little bit on the small side, and that means that all of the information becomes quite cluttered because of how much it tries to fit into such a small space. The speedo is right in the centre, so it's easily legible, but it's the details such as the temperature, how much fuel you've got, etc. that is a little bit difficult to read. One of the bonuses on this bike though as well is it comes with a tyre pressure monitoring system that is also displayed on the dash. As we know, a motorbike isn't just the sum of its parts. So what's it actually like to ride? Well, it's actually quite nice. Of course, with the engine, it is A2 compliant, so it's less than 47 horsepower, it's 46.3, I think. And with that, it's not going to be fast. But that's not what this bike is about. It's about getting out into places like this to have a little bit of an adventure. And I can well see you doing it. It's incredibly comfortable, the bars are in a really nice position, the seat to peg ratio is very comfortable, and even though it's an adventure style bike, I've just got a 30-inch inside leg and I can flat foot on both sides. It doesn't look or feel like a budget bike apart from the plastics on the handlebars. Everywhere else, it looks a little bit like a cross between a Ducati Multistrada and Honda CB500. This isn't a true adventure bike though, because front and rear it's got 17-inch cast wheels. And not only that, the tyres are completely road biased. They're Pirelli Angel GTs, and it's 120 section at the front and 160 section at the rear, but it's perfect for road riding. And let's be honest, how many people actually take adventure bikes off the beaten track? So is the Voge 500 worthy of your hard-earned cash? Well, that is the question. Realistically, it's as well put together as any bike that I've ridden recently. Sure, there's a couple of areas that could do with improvement, but on the whole it's a very good bike. Whether or not it'll stand the test of time and some British winters, well, only time will tell. Thanks very much for watching. Ride safe.